family life. Hey, Emily! How's it going?
Hey, Tom. I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Oh, the usual family chaos. Sometimes I feel like I'm living in a circus.
Haha, I know what you mean. Family life can be quite the roller coaster. What's been happening in your circus lately?
Well, my kids have turned into expert negotiators. It's like I'm constantly bargaining with pint-sized lawyers.
That's hilarious. I have a similar situation with my little ones. They have this incredible ability to sense when I'm about to relax and immediately declare, Mom, I'm bored.
Oh, I can relate to that. It's like they have a radar for parental relaxation. And don't even get me started on bedtime negotiations. It's a whole Olympic event at my place.
Absolutely. My kids suddenly become Olympic athletes when it's time to brush their teeth. They can outrun Usain Bolt without breaking a sweat.
That's impressive. But despite the chaos, family life is also filled with so much love and laughter. Like when my kids attempt to cook and create a mess that Picasso would envy.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. My little ones think they're Michelin star chefs. The kitchen ends up looking like a food fight took place. I guess it's their way of showing their creative side.
Speaking of creativity, have you ever seen your kids turn household items into musical instruments? My living room transforms into a concert hall with the most unconventional instruments you can imagine.
Definitely. I have a mini orchestra at home too. You wouldn't believe the sounds that can come out of pots and pans. I'm convinced my kids have invented a new genre of music.
I should record our kids' performances and release a hit album. We'd probably make millions!
That's a great idea. We could call it the Symphony of Chaos. It would be an instant hit for sure.
Despite the chaos and noise, there are some sweet moments too. Like when my little one surprises me with a good morning hug that nearly knocks me off my feet.
Ah, that's adorable! It's those little gestures of affection that make all the craziness worthwhile. I get a warm, fuzzy feeling when my kids draw me pictures with stick figure families and hearts.
Stick figures are an artist's best friend. But it's true, those heartfelt moments make family life special. It's like a constant reminder of how lucky we are to have our little tornadoes running around.
Absolutely. And, family life isn't just about the kids. It's about the crazy uncles and nosy aunts, too. They always bring some extra spice to family gatherings.
Oh, the relatives! They have a special talent for creating unforgettable moments. Like when Uncle Bob tries to do magic tricks, but ends up pulling a rabbit out of his hat. And then losing the rabbit in the living room.
Ha ha! That's classic Uncle Bob. And let's not forget the never ending debates at family dinners. Aunt Margaret and Uncle George could give politicians a run for their money.
I know. Those debates could go on for hours. It's like a battle of wills, but with mashed potatoes and green beans instead of swords.
Well, at least it keeps things interesting, and you never know what topic will ignite the next family feud. Who knew that discussing the best way to fold laundry could be so controversial?
Film
Hey, Sarah, how's it going?
Hey, Jack. I'm good, thanks. Just dealing with the joys and chaos of family life. You know how it is?
Oh, absolutely! Family life is like a never ending adventure. So, what's been happening in your world of chaos lately?
Well, my kids have discovered the art of making messes. It's like they have a PhD in turning a tidy room into a disaster zone within seconds.
I can totally relate. It's as if they have superpowers when it comes to scattering toys and leaving a trail of crumbs behind. I keep finding Cheerios in the strangest places. I keep finding Cheerios in the strangest places.
Oh, the Cheerio scavenger hunt. I've played that game too. Last week, I found one stuck to the bottom of my shoe in the middle of a business meeting. Talk about embarrassing.
Ha! That's hilarious! You should have pretended it was a good luck charm or a secret fashion statement. Own it, Sarah!
You're right, Jack. I missed a golden opportunity there. But despite the chaos, family life also brings some hilarious moments. Like when my kids come up with the wackiest jokes that only they find funny.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. My little one tells me these nonsensical jokes that make no sense whatsoever. But I laugh anyway, just to keep the comedy show going. It's like living with a tiny stand up comedian.
Haha! They should have their own Netflix special. I'd pay to see that. But family life isn't just about the kids. It's also about the quirky relatives we all have.
Oh, you mean the lovable weirdos who bring excitement and confusion to family gatherings? I have a cousin who insists on telling the same story at every reunion, even though we've all heard it a million times.
Haha! We all have that, cousin. And let's not forget the overly competitive uncles who turn every game night into a serious championship. Monopoly turns into a battlefield.
Monopoly Wars! They're intense! It's like everyone forgets it's just a game and suddenly becomes a ruthless real estate mogul. But amidst all the chaos, family life is also about the sweet moments, like those unexpected hugs from your kids that make everything better.
Oh, definitely. Those spontaneous hugs are like instant mood boosters. It's like they have a sixth sense for knowing when you need a little extra love. And let's not forget those precious I love you whispers before bedtime.
Ah, those whispers are hard, melting, even on the toughest days. Hearing those three magical words makes it all worth it. It's like a reminder of why we signed up for this crazy ride called family.
You're absolutely right, Jack. Family life is a roller coaster of emotions, but it's the best ride I've ever been on. The love, laughter, and even the chaos make it all worthwhile.
Cheers to that. Sarah, family life may be messy and unpredictable, but it's filled with the kind of joy and laughter that you won't find anywhere else.
Cheers, Jack. Here's to our beautiful, crazy, and lovable families. May we continue to navigate the chaos and find humor in every moment.
Falling in love. Hey, Lily, how's it going?
Hey, Alex! I'm doing great. Love is in air, my friend. What about you?
Love, huh? Well, I've had my fair share of falling head over heels. It's like walking into a lamppost. Unexpected and a little embarrassing.
Oh, I can relate. Love has a way of tripping us up when we least expect it. I remember the first time I fell in love. I couldn't even tie my shoelaces properly. It's like love and coordination don't go hand in hand.
That's so true. Love seems to have a way of making us a little clumsy. I once spilled an entire cup of coffee on myself when I saw my crush walking towards me. Talk about a hot mess.
Oh, that's priceless. It's like our brains go into a love induced frenzy and forget how to function normally. But falling in love also brings those butterflies in your stomach, the kind that makes you feel like you're on a roller coaster ride.
Absolutely! Those butterflies can turn your stomach into a mini amusement park. I remember my heart pounding like a drum solo when I went on my first date. I had to check if I was still alive.
Haha, I can imagine. First dates are like stepping onto a tightrope without a safety net. You're trying to balance being yourself and not spilling your drink on their lap. It's quite the acrobatic act.
You nailed it, Lily! And let's not forget about the awkward moments that come with falling in love. Like when you try to impress your crush and end up saying something completely nonsensical.
Oh, the art of saying the wrong thing? I once told my crush that I could eat a whole pizza by myself in one sitting. Smooth move, Lily. Needless to say, he was a little taken aback.
That's priceless. But love also has a way of making us feel like we're in a romantic comedy. Like when you catch yourself daydreaming about your crush and suddenly walk into a glass door.
Oh no! Glass doors have claimed their fair share of victims in the name of love. I'm glad I'm not alone in my romantic comedy mishaps. Falling in love can be a real life slapstick comedy.
It really can be. I once tried to impress my crush by performing a grand romantic gesture with a bouquet of roses. Little did I know, I was allergic to them. So instead of looking charming, I ended up sneezing like a crazy person.
Haha, that's a classic. Nothing says romantic like sneezing your way through a bouquet of roses. But despite all the embarrassing moments, falling in love also brings some of the most beautiful and unforgettable memories.
You're absolutely right, Lily. Love has a way of creating those movie-worthy moments that stay with you forever, like the first time you hold hands, or that magical first kiss that feels like fireworks exploding in your heart.
Oh, those moments are pure magic. It's like time stops and you're floating on a cloud. But let's not forget about the funny quirks that come with falling in love, like discovering that your crush has the weirdest hobby or collects the oddest things.
That's so true. I once found out that my crush had an obsession with collecting rubber ducks. Her room was like a duck museum. It was adorable and strange at the same time.
Rubber ducks, huh? That's definitely unique. But falling in love is also about finding someone who accepts you for who you are, quirks and all.
Absolutely, Lily. Love is about embracing each other's weirdness and realizing that it's those little quirks that make us unique and lovable. It's like finding your own personal weirdo soulmate.
Haha, the weird soulmate. I love that. But falling in love is also about the journey. It's about growing together, facing challenges, and creating a bond that can withstand the test of time.
You're absolutely right, Lily. Love isn't just about the sparks and butterflies. It's about building a strong foundation together. It's about being there for each other through the good times and the bad.
Cheers to that, Alex. Here's to all the funny, embarrassing, and beautiful moments that come with falling in love. May we continue to stumble, laugh, and find joy in this crazy adventure called love.
May love always bring us laughter, excitement, and a lifetime supply of sneezes from allergic reactions to flowers.